Hello. Okay, so let me see if I'm coming in everywhere I'm planning to come in. Okay, so hopefully I am. We will see if I'm coming in everywhere that I'm trying to come in. This is Marquessa Zoom Queen. I have some great things for you. I'm realizing though I have no jewelry on. It's weird for me to go live with no jewelry. Okay. And you know what, guys? Although I ordered these Zoom Queen earrings, they're turning, they're terrible. I guess everything ain't cute. It's so sad, right? Anyway, I have some good stuff here. Okay. Some good stuff. Good, 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 good. So I'm going to bring in my right hand. So there she is. Come on in, Teresa. Good, good, good. I am live. Let me spotlight myself since you're here. There you go. Good, good, good. I'm so glad you're here, Teresa. Teresa, I'm just now, and guys, Teresa's my DOO, Director of Operations. She's amazing. I'm trying to see if I am live everywhere I want to be live. I should be live on Facebook in a few different places, including my leveraging Facebook group. If you're like, I want to be in her leveraging Facebook group. It's not, did I just say leveraging Facebook? Ooh, calm down, calm down. It's leveraging Zoom Facebook group, leveraging Zoom Facebook group. And you can get there by going to zoomtogrow.com, zoomtogrow.com. So make sure you go there. Oh, good. I'll do that. Thank you. I will surely do that. Fabulous. All right, there you go. And I want to check on YouTube because I directed quite a few people to YouTube to make sure you guys are there. But I keep forgetting. I can always look. I'm using Restream here. So I can always look in Restream, and Restream will tell me if I'm live in all these places. So I don't have to wonder, am I live? Am I really live? Because it will tell me that I am. So before, okay, good. So looks like on one of my pages, I have 3 people. Looks like I got a couple of people on YouTube. So they're coming in slowly but surely. Looks like I got a person in my leveraging group. So people are showing up. Guys, this is so worth it because there have been some major things drop by Zoom. And I have news, y'all. I have news. And, you know, I'm going to get into what it is. They drop updates all the time. But what's interesting is, and this is true, guys, I'm not making this up. My folks within Zoom, because you know I got a relationship with Zoom, literally tell me this directly. They make these update announcements, but they sometimes don't explain how the update works. And I don't mean going to your Zoom app and clicking update, but say that there's a new feature. You're like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to use this new feature. But then you have no idea how to use it. And you're thinking, man, that sucks. I don't even know how to use this feature. So you're trying to figure it out. So that's what you got Zoom Queen for, not only on how to use the feature. Sometimes Zoom can't explain that very well, but how to use it in your business, to grow it, to up-level your platform, and to kind of engage your audiences. So I like to take it to the next level. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Why are you here, guys? Some major announcements, here. So I'm still trying to give more people time to come on. I see you guys over there on YouTube. Hello, hello. I don't know why I like to say hello that way. Too much Tyler Perry, right? I see you guys in leveraging Facebook. Hi. How are you? And by the way, if you're like, Marquessa, I just want to join you in your Zoom room. Can I do that? Not right now. Not right now, because that'll just distract me. And distractions is not my friend. Anyway, I see some of you are also here in other places on Facebook. Okay. So if you're wondering, why should I be here? Marquessa, you said 30 minutes. I have a few things I want to show you. I would love to know if you have an iPad. Does anyone have an iPad or an iPhone or something like that? Because can I just say this? There are some crazy things you can do. And I got to remember too to go into record mode. So I want to make sure that I will do that. Thank you, Teresa. If you guys are on YouTube and you're still trying to find me, I'm going to see if I can feature that real quick. To make sure you guys got me in there. And I know you're like, Marquessa, why are you behind yourself? I have my iPad on there for a reason, because I want to show you some crazy stuff, crazy stuff that you can do on Zoom with your iPad. Guys, it's crazy. But in addition to that, I know some of you are wondering about the latest, about the Vanishing Pin. Oh, yes, I'm going to do that. Vanishing Pin. There's just some tricks, y'all. So I want to get into that, but I want to make sure everyone can see me. So let's make sure you can see me. How you doing? What's up? How's it going? Which update or feature are you most excited about? I want to know. So come on, tell me that. While we're waiting, guys, I'm going to go ahead and put on some music because I like music. And it's okay that I'm on social media because I'm using my own music. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my own music as you guys are coming in, and we're going to get started. And it may be good for me to find my music. So funny. I just get excited, guys. I tell you, not being around people can really be weird, because when you're around people, you don't know what to do. You're like, oh my God, people, you get excited. Or is that just me? And then you can't focus because you're so excited to see people. So I'm going to do this. Give me a second. Here we go. All right. We're getting started. Teresa, can you hear me? Can you hear me pretty well? Let me know in the chat room if it's clear. Let me know if it's clear. Okay. We're gonna get started in a second, guys. Woo! Hold tight. And I do rap on this on occasion, but not right now. Okay. Because we're going to zoom like a boss. Just give me a second. We're going to zoom like a boss. Give me a second. All right, let me see what's going on. Oh, yeah, there I am. I see myself. Okay, I'm on YouTube. I see myself over there. And I'm gonna go into the leveraging group. I want to dance. It is Friday, right? Teresa, you over there shaking your butt too? Huh? Okay, here we go. All right, hold up now. Here we go. I almost feel like I want to sing, but you know, I don't sing anymore, guys. You know what? My teacher may be watching me. Let me pause this music. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Yes. Oh, Julie Ann is here. I see you over there. And I'm going to shout out my people in my leveraging group. I see Julie Ann Sullivan, brilliant speaker. Come on, guys. Who else do I see over there? Oh, I see Rakita. Right? What? Thank you. Rakita's like, girl, get your hair straight. Regina Clay, get out of here, girl. Get out of here, girl. Hey. So, Rakita's my hair looking okay? Okay, is that better? I think it's good. Whoa, y'all ready? Okay, this is not like a dance off, but when the music comes on, I lose it. I get really excited. Hold tight. Here we go. Hold tight. Here we go. Okay, whoa. Okay, hold up. I see something going on here. So you guys should be able to hear me better. I had to put on my real microphone. You can hear me really good. Yeah, you know what, girl? That's my music. Okay, here we go. Hold up. There we go. That should be coming through a little bit clearer and louder, which is fabulous. All right. Okay, so we're gonna stop the music now. Thank you. All right. You know, it's so funny. I said I don't sing anymore. And my music teacher, Miss Ruth Milner, I love you guys, from 5th and 6th grade. Is that middle school? That's middle school. And that's when I started the School of Performing Arts. I'm not gonna give you my whole story, but everyone has a teacher, and I have quite a few, but everyone has teachers in their lives that really shape them. And Mrs. Ruth Milner, choral director, just #1 cheerleader. She was just so major in building that confidence for that 5th grade Marquesa. And those were doing my singing days. So I did a little test earlier, and then Miss Milner sent me a message. Hey, where'd you go? Well, I want to see you. So if you're there, Miss Milner, hi. My 5th and 6th grade was that 5th and 6th? See, I'm lost. Is it 5th, 6th, and then 7th? When does high school start? 9th? So no, she was 7th and 8th. You get the point. She was one of my teachers. I don't remember the grades. The grades confuse me, but she was one of my teachers. So that's interesting. All right, guys, let's do this. All right, gotcha. Let's do this. There's a few highlights I want to make on this particular one. I'm going to start coming to you guys every week. My goal is to do 30 minutes. Sometimes I go over. I will have office hours. So there may be something I cover and you're thinking, I didn't understand this piece or I didn't understand that piece. I invite you to register for my office hours, okay? If you're thinking, how do I do that? You should be on my email list. But if you're not, you should be on my text list. What's that number, Teresa? Can you put my community number in the chat room so I can give it to them? But if you're in my Leveraging Zoom group, you can always join it now. It is in there. It's one of my latest posts. If you got my e-zine, you got it. If you're on my text list, you got it. And also, if you're on my business page, I posted it there. I did not post it on my main page. So that was a lot of information, but I'm going to have open office hours from 3 to 5. Pop in anytime you want. It may be you and multiple people, and it's going to be done in a unique way. So I hope you guys can join me. But here, I just want to focus on some of the hottest things related to Zoom. And by the way, are you sitting down right now? Like, really, are you sitting? I have such a big secret. It's big, and it's not about me. It's about Zoom, and it's about making Zoom super duper efficient for you. It's not a course. It's not a session. It's a tool. How many of us, it's like a toy. How many of us love toys, but it's like a toy for Zoom, right? But it's not really a toy, it's a tool. And I don't want to give it away, but it's very, very big deal. It is a game changer. It is a big deal. So I am going to release information on this next week. So make sure you are connected to me so you don't miss it. This is big. The only hint I can give you is you kind of sort of made substitutions for this particular tool, and you paid hundreds of dollars to do it. But once you discover this tool, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so great. It is going to change the way you Zoom. So anyway, a company, created this awesome tool, and I am one of their people, one of their spokespeople. So I cannot wait to share this tool with you. Next week, we're going to do it. We're still doing a couple of things behind the scenes. So I want to bring that to you. So I wanted to give you a taste of it. But guys, it's a very big deal, a very big deal. All right. So enough of that. Okay. So what's new on Zoom? There's a lot of things that are new, but what should you care about? Really? Can you chill? Excuse me, guys, I'm trying to ask New York City to chill out. Thank you. I'm on a call. New York City, I need you to be quiet. Thank you. Really? You can't ever have company. Anyway, there's so many awesome things that you can now do on Zoom. I'll give you hints. Emojis. Who doesn't like a good emoji? Is it just me, Teresa, or if you text me enough, I emoji things like crazy. I'm like an emoji addict. Any guys, put in a group if you're an emoji addict. Oh, thanks, Alyssa. Oh, hey, Alyssa, good to see you. Guys, if you're an emoji addict, put it in there. Like every time I send out a message, it's got to have an emoji on it because that's just how I feel. Even in my weight program, when I'm talking to my buddies or I'm on WhatsApp or whomever, I have to send an emoji. It's an addiction. So now Zoom understands that and respects it. So there's a whole new way of using emojis, and you can do this without a MacBook Pro. Now, in case you didn't know it, I'll do a separate one for the Mac world or the Apple people like myself. But if you have a MacBook Pro and you have one of the latest versions, right there, I told you to be quiet, right there on your keyboard, there are emojis that you can use right into chat. But Zoom made it easier. So even if you're on a Windows computer or somewhere else, you can use emojis when you're not on your phone. So I love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to share with you how to do that. If you have not updated Zoom on your mobile devices, this would include your smartphone, your iPad. If you have not updated Zoom, do it today. I did it today. It's a game changer. The things you can do, I'm even going to show it. If you have an Apple Pencil, you're going to cry out of happiness. Cry, because you can do so many things on Zoom with an Apple Pencil. Okay. So, but regardless, checklist, put that in there, guys. Please update your Zoom mobile device. Talking about emojis. Guys, are you noticing that I am using live transcription? Does anyone see that on their screen? Is that awesome or what? No. So I'm going to talk about how to enable live transcription. You can join Zoom meetings with no audio. You know how, like, for example, you see me behind myself, right? I'm behind myself there. That's my iPad. I'm going to pick it up in a second because I'm sharing. I'm in my meeting twice. Okay. And I'm in my meeting on my iPad because I'm going to use that to illustrate something. But what was I saying? Yeah. With my iPad, you know how you join a meeting and you can either join by computer audio or you can dial in. Well, you know, there's a third option now, and it's called no audio. Thank you, Zoom. Makes it so much easier. Now, in the past, and I would share this with my Zoom world, in the past, I would just say dial in, but don't dial in. But you know, there's some people that just does not sit right with. They're like, I'm upset because I told Zoom I was going to dial in and I didn't dial in. So you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about feeling guilty. Now you can just put no audio. And I know some folks are listening going, so why would I want to have no audio? Because sometimes you will log in from two different devices in the same room. And if you're in the same room, and you're joining your Zoom meeting, it doesn't matter if it's going under you twice or you're going under multiple different people, the echo sound is irritating. So now you can click no audio. So what am I saying? When you join a Zoom meeting, look for that third option that says no audio. That's so cool. I want to cry. Let me know, Julianne and Alyssa and all of you that are watching me. I see you over there on YouTube. Let me know if you like something that I'm mentioning. Also, guys, does anyone want to know about Vanishing Pin? I have an announcement to make. Zoom sucked at just explaining how to put in the chat room if you know how to use the Vanishing Pin. Put it in the chat room right now. I want to see it. Tell me you tried it and then you gave up. I want to know if you tried the Vanishing Pin and you gave up, right? Well, the good news is, since I'm Zoom Queen and I have a responsibility as Zoom Queen to make sure that all of you know how to use Zoom so you can go out there and do your stuff, go out there and change the world. I made a phone call to my buddies at Zoom, and I said, excuse me, your instructions suck. You know, what? And I said, can you please help me figure this out? So guess what? I did the back work for you. So I'm going to show you how to use Vanishing Pin. So hug me later. Give me a virtual hug. I need a hug. I really want a hug. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to talk about Vanishing Pin. I know you're like, Marquessa is 220. Hello. Well, I've already shared two things with you already. I'm showing you that you can use live transcription, number one. Number two, I shared with you about update your Zoom mobile. Number three, I did say you can use emojis, but now I'm going to go into the how a little bit. So let me just see what comments I got. Right? Oh, guys, Julianne is freaking out. She's like, I want live transcription. My dear, you got it. You got it. You just have to enable it. How many times have I said this, guys? if you want something to work on Zoom, and it doesn't refer to everything, just the big stuff, okay? But if you want live transcription to work on Zoom, the first thing you got to do is go into your settings, okay? And you're going to go to the transcription section and you're going to enable it. So you got to enable it. But I want to show you guys some things on my screen. So what I'm going to do, what do I want to show you first? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What should I show first? Teresa. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and show the vanishing pin because, you know, it's aight. It's aight. I mean, I get excited, but I'm not just that excited about that. So let me show you this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click share my screen. You know, that big old green arrow at the bottom of your screen. I'm going to go ahead and click share screen. Okay. Give me a second so you can see my screen. I'm going to share the whiteboard and I'm going to hit share. So right now you guys should see my whiteboard. This is from earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and clear the whole whiteboard. So I'm going to clear all my drawings so that it looks fabulous now. So it's nice and clear. Okay. Now, if you're wondering so first of all, let me just show you how it works. Okay. Without you seeing the back end part already. So how does it work? Why does anyone care? Well, sometimes you're writing all sorts of things on your screen and you know, you may have an audience full of people with ADD, ADHD. I say that with love because I truly feel like I got ADHD, whatever. I can't even say the word. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. That's my business. That's a shout out to Miss Influencer herself. But this is not about me and ADD. This is about sometimes your audience members will get thrown off if you have too many things on your screen. Okay. So I'm going to enable the vanishing pin at the moment, and then I'm going to type something. So let me type hello. Okay. And look at that. So it's vanishing. Isn't that cool? So you get to decide if you want to use it or if you do not want to use it, because it's not always appropriate. Sometimes you're like, okay, I want to, and there are teachers and they want to share lessons and they want to put something on there, but they want it to disappear. I mean, tell the truth. How many times you've been in front of that board, you know, that what they call it, a whiteboard, blackboard, you know, the board you use when you're in school, and you wrote something with your, you know, your little chalk and you wanted it to erase. Well, this is kind of the same thing. You write something with your chart and it erases. So now that you see the what and you know the why, let me show you the how. Okay, so what I'm going to do on my little smartphone, I have made a copy of this so that I can kind of show you what it looks like. You know, I love having all these little tools in front of me. Excuse me. And I think I already took a picture of this. I believe I did. It's right. Yes, right here. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take another picture. I'm going to hit camera. I do a lot of things live, guys. So I'm going to do this. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm going to click that. All right, so I'm going to share it with myself so you can see what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and hit share the picture with myself. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to share the picture. So airdrop it, Marquesa, so I'm airdropping it. Don't ask me to explain that. I'm not going to do it. Okay, so I'm airdropping the picture. I'm going to go on and airdrop this other picture. Some I already took, guys, some I didn't. There's always, remember, this is not deep down and dirty. If you want deep down and dirty, then you need to join Club CQ. This is just for me to give you some highlights, okay? Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right, so let me go ahead and see what I wrote. Give me a second. Here it is. So let me open it up. Sorry, I don't mean to smack. My parents may be watching this going, why are you smacking? I'm not eating anything, but sometimes I do that when I'm excited. Okay, so let me see. Okay, there she is. Give me a second. And I think I shared, there was a couple of pictures that I wanted to show you. Isn't this really cool, Teresa? I mean, this just makes me so happy. Okay, there we are. Okay, good. So let me minimize here and I'm going to stop share. So now you can kind of see what it looks like. So I'm going to share my screen here. Look at this, like, oh my goodness. All right, so now you see the whiteboard, right? You see that whiteboard in front of you. Let me go ahead and do, am I sharing the right? Yeah, I'm sharing the right thing. Let me do a spotlight. so you can follow me. So I'm going to click the annotation. I'm going to do a spotlight so you can follow me. I'm going to do spotlight here. So if you see here, guys, this is the annotation board here. Let me do a border thingamajiggy. It's funny because I rarely use annotations. So I have to think about it. But you get the point. You see the annotation bar up here, and you see where it says Vanishing Pin. Here's the news, and pay attention to me. You're not going to see Vanishing Pin on your annotation tool without clicking something very important. You may say, well, Marquessa, what is it that you want me to click? Well, there's a couple of things I'm showing you guys here. If you notice at the very top of the tool, I know it's a lot going on my screen. On your annotation tool, there's something that says spotlight, 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 kind of like what I'm doing now. I'm spotlighting and I'm moving around my screen, right? You have to double click or click the spotlight, and then right below it, kind of like when you go to a website and you see something that says services, and then you click it, and then all of the services come in a drop-down box. Well, that's what happens here. You got to click the spotlight on the annotation menu. When you click the spotlight, Vanishing Pin will be the second thing that comes up. You got to click it and you got to enable it. Then once you do that, it works. Zoom forgot to share that part in their tutorials. They forgot to share that. Hello, you know, I mean, come on, that's like a major part. Otherwise, you're like, how the heck does this thing work? So Zoom Queen just shared with you that, again, you need to click annotation. Now, some of you are like, Marquessa, where the freak is annotation? Annotation is right where it says pause share, or next to remote control, or next to where you share the screen. You'll see a pin that says annotate. You're gonna click open that pin. You're gonna see a bar with all these choices. You're gonna look for spotlight, spotlight, baby. No, that's Teresa, you know a song with spotlight in it? Anyway, focus, Marquessa. So you're gonna click spotlight, and when you click spotlight, Vanishing Pin is right below it, and then you can use it that way. So again, it makes things vanish from your screen. So hopefully you figured that out. Let me hit stop share for a second. I think I have another screen, which makes it cleaner. Yeah, so Teresa lets me know if it's not clear. She'll say Marquessa. That's why I let Teresa do. Okay, good. Was there something else I wanted to share with that? No, that's enough. Okay, so let me go to the next thing. So let me show you something else that you can do that's gonna blow your mind. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the other Marquessa. I'm gonna do that. I got my Apple Pen right here, but you don't need, the cool part is you can still do these things whether you have an Apple Pen or not. Okay, just make sure you connect your Apple Pen. I don't think I have to tell you, this is not about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen from here because I've logged in on 2 devices. So I'm gonna go and share screen. I'm gonna share screen on my iPad. So let's pull up the iPad. Let me hit share screen. I hit share content. On your iPad, it says share content. I know some of you left brainers, you'll be like, I don't see share screen. It says share content if you shared from your mobile devices. Okay, you're gonna go down here, and I am going to share whiteboard on my mobile device. You can do that now, right? So I'm gonna share, okay, I just did that, cockle-doodle-doo. I'm gonna remove my spotlight. Should I remove my spotlight or keep it there, Teresa? Because I wanna make sure that people can see it. I think it's fine. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is, if you're on your iPad, you can do so many things. I'm going here and say, hello, is it me? Is it me you're looking for? Okay, so this is not news that you can do this, but guys, I love that I can use the whiteboard on my iPad on Zoom. Isn't that cool? So I love that. That makes me really happy. And hopefully it makes you happy. And what's so cool is, you may say, well, Marquessa, I don't have an iPen, so I don't want to know about that. You're making me mad. No problem. Put down the Apple Pen. I'm actually going to stick it right here in my iPad. Stick it here so it has a home. I'm going to take my finger, and guys, the annotation board on your iPad shows up at the bottom of the page. Okay, so then I'm going to look for something, and I have to kind of look over at this live. So I got to be quiet for a second because the live transcript is covering it up. Okay. So I'm going to click the pen here. You got to click pen. Don't embarrass me now. There is a way to do this. Well, I'll be damned. It's not working right now, but it does work because I practiced it before I got on here. I did, people. So I don't want even have you ever like been on stage and something didn't work, but it does work. But oh, I know what it is. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you this. This is really important. If you use your Apple Pen, you need to click these 3 dots. There's a little box on the corner. Oh, let me show you what this looks like. I'm gonna put this down for a second. This is so good, like, whoa, totally good. So give me a second so I can show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go to photos in my phone right now because I made a screenshot of all of this so you can follow me. So let me do this. Ooh, let me share this with you. I'm gonna hit airdrop it. I'm gonna airdrop it to my computer. Okay, boom, it's going. 3, 2, 1, boom. And is there another one I want to airdrop at this very moment? No, I think that's, oh, yes, it's something else I want to airdrop that'll make it a little bit easier. Okay, boom. All right. So I'm going to open this for you guys. I'm going to open this for you. I know you're like, you know, I don't even know why I say 30 minutes. It's like, you know, I can't even say my name in 30 minutes. It's ridiculous. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to stop sharing my iPad for 1 second. Give me a second, guys. You're going to love this. This is going to make life easier. Okay. So let me put this down. Let me check in on my group. Guys, let me know if you're getting something from this. This makes me happy. And then my leveraging Zoom group lets me know if they get lost or something they can't find or something like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing for a second so you can see something. Okay. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So I'm going to stop sharing. Don't worry. I'm going to come back and share it again. Don't get all upset. I'm like, why did it go away? Okay, wait a minute. I got so many things on my screen, guys. I apologize that I've lost myself. I've lost myself. Okay, hold up for 1 second here. Teresa, I am still on Zoom, right? Guys, I lost the damn window. I hope so. Okay, guys, I've lost my Zoom window. That's just crazy. All right. Oh, there we are. There I am. Okay, let me hit share screen here. Okay, good. So okay, guys, look at this. So this is a screenshot from my iPad. Make sure you turn off, you click those 3 dots, okay? Remember, I'm using Whiteboard on my iPad via Zoom. So I'm in the Zoom app, I click share content. Once I click share content, it shared, I decided, ooh, I'm gonna share my whiteboard, okay? Once I clicked shared whiteboard, I began to use my Apple Pencil. Well, since I disabled it, not disable it, but you see where it says you only use Apple Pencil, the reason it's not working right now is because I've got to click that dot to make it stop, okay? So I forgot to do that, so make sure you do that. So I'm gonna stop share on this one, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna share back on my iPad. So give me a second here. I'm going to go to whiteboard. Here we go. I'm going to sit here. I can still see out in the corner of my eye, leveraging Zoom group. Okay, guys. So if you want to get to that group, guys, go to zoomtogrow.com, zoomtogrow.com. I'm not the only rock star in there, but we love Zoom. All right. So check this out. So now I'm back. So again, I got my Apple Pencil here. And I'm writing here, hello. I don't know why I like this word today, Zoom stars. You know, I like yellow because my nail polish is yellow. And you might say, oh, Marquessa, that's so thick. You can change the thickness. You can do all sorts of things, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So what I'm going to do, just like I demonstrated, I'm going to click those 3 dots. I'm going to remove the thing that says only use my Apple Pencil. For those that are watching in your Windows people, and I want you, I'm mad at me, I'm going to take my Apple Pencil and I'm going to put it in its home slot. And instead, I'm going to take my finger here and it should work at this point. And I'm going to go over here and click the thing. And if you don't work, yeah, there you go. And now I'm actually using my finger to write. So you can still do this, guys. You don't have to have an Apple Pencil to do it. Now, I know the question is, Marquesa, does vanishing mode work on your iPad? The answer is it does not. Now, it doesn't mean that they're not going to do an update a little bit later, but right now it does not work on your iPad. So you would just have to go back and just erase everything if you choose to erase something. Because again, there's a spot like this there. There's something I want to show you. But there's also, guys, there's a whole, I can do a whole situation just on leveraging your iPad or your mobile phone on Zoom. I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to stop this right now. I'm going to stop sharing. Was there anything else? No. Let me stop sharing here. Good. And I'm going to put her back where she belongs. There you go. And I'm going to come back over there. So how did you like that, guys? Was that awesome? Oh, guys, I see people give me a like, give me a love. Guys, if you want to go deeper with not only things in Zoom world, but things outside of Zoom, like I know some people are wondering, where's this overlay coming from? This overlay is from Ecamm. Now, before you run off to Ecamm and go, well, dang, I'm gonna have to take a year off work to do that. No, do not do that. There are people that are brilliant at Ecamm, and your girl here is brilliant at Zoom. So you put us together, you create a Zoom plus sandwich. Did that make sense? Or did that just make you hungry? Anyway, you want to join Club ZQ because next Thursday we're going to meet at 7 p.m. guys. And you can go to clubzq.com. You may have to type in www.clubzq.com. If you still have an issue, just go to zoomlikeaboss.com, okay? And go to Club ZQ. If you join this coming Thursday, we're going to talk about Ecamm. And why do you care about Ecamm? Because this is how, and guys, it's Ecamm on Zoom, not Ecamm by itself, Ecamm on Zoom. Let me tell you something. I checked out Ecamm 2 years ago. Did nothing with it because I'm like, oh gosh, I got to put aside time to do that. Then I got on a phone, got on a Zoom with an Ecamm buddy. And then I put my Zoom brain together and we worked it out. And what we're doing now is we're going to take down just 5 steps you need to know to get up and going. You don't need to know all this other stuff because next month we're going to talk about Stream Deck. And a month after that, we're going to talk about vMix. And a month after that, we're going to talk about something virtual cameras. So again, this is about Zoom, not about anything else. So if you're like me, where you're like, I just want to elevate my Zoom, then you want to be in Club ZQ, okay? And we're going to talk about all that stuff. So you want to go to clubzq.com and check it out, which will be cool. All right, it's 2:39. I did promise you I would show you something else. Teresa, okay, good. What else did I want to show you? What are you guys saying to me over here? I know some of you like, Marquesa, you always say 30 minutes, but you know what? I did share with you with 30 minutes. Now, if you have a little longer than 30 minutes, then I'll share something else. But I want to show you something that would be helpful. Where did you go? Oh, I know what it was. I was going to share a scene with you. So since I just told you about Club ZQ, hello. And what I love about this, guys, is I can do different scenes. You see what I mean? I'm in a bubble now. Guys, I will never watch TV the same way again. Because now when I watch TV, I go, I can do that. I can do that, which is so cool. So the cool thing is I can do that without being on TV. So if you want to have fun and create all these awesome overlays, it is way more than just Ecamm. Come to Club ZQ, and we're going to talk about it this coming Thursday. I got my buddy coming in. He's freaking brilliant. And you got my Zoom brain, and we're going to show you in 5 steps how to create these awesome looks. Now, if you're like, these looks are called overlays. And I've already talked about overlays. So if you do join clubzq.com right now, you'll get access to that lesson where you can use Canva. I said it, Canva, to create overlays. Okay, good. So I just wanted to show you that, which is so cool. So now let me go back to what else I wanted to share. Okay, let me see if I have any questions. Teresa, let me know if I have any questions in the Zoom group. And I'm checking on YouTube to see if there's any questions. Let me know if there are questions here that are going on. I've got to turn the volume off. Hold up. Okay. Let me know if there are questions here that are going on. I've got to turn the volume off. Hold up. Sorry. Okay, hard to multitask. All right, so let me know if you guys have questions. And I would love if you would subscribe to my Zoom thing. I have a link in there for it. Okay. Let me go to my sheet. If you want a free breakout sessions on, you just saw that, come to my office hours and I will happily give you the link. Come to my office hours if you want to know how to do that. Okay. And if you're like, I don't know where it is, Teresa's going to kill me, but send an email to team@mlpspeak.com and we'll send you that link. Okay. Team@mlpspeak.com, or just join the Leveraging Zoom Facebook group by going to zoomtogrow.com and it's right there. All right. Or it's right on my business page too. Oh, emojis. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. So let me show you the emojis. Like, Marquessa, you didn't show me the freaking emojis. And I talked a lot about it. So let me do that. Let me just show you what it looks like to share the emojis. By the way, make sure you do the latest update. I get this question all the time. How do I do the update? You're going to go to zoom.us/download. Zoom.us, which is their website, /download. And you can get the latest update for your particular device. Isn't that awesome? Okay. How do you do the emojis? Here it is. Once you do the update, you're going to see the emojis and you're going to want to cry. It's a beautiful situation. Yes, it's a beautiful situation. All right, so now let me airdrop it so you can see what it looks like behind the scenes. And by the way, that's why you want to update it on your smart devices, because you'll also see all the emojis that are there. It's just, Teresa, it makes me happy because that means that I can, you know, share with the world how I feel. And that's just a big deal to me. Okay. Oh, I want to show you guys this, airdrop this. Here we go. Okay, let me see. Any plans for this weekend? I know. Watch Marquessa's video again so I can find her. Okay. Oh, I know it was something I was going to show. This is what it was. Okay, I try to do 15,000 things at one time, guys, but come on the office hours. I can get a little bit more specific. And then I can see your face. You know, I like people. I like them so much. I almost want to just start singing. People who need people. But then my, you know, middle school teacher will say, you know, you sing better than that. But that's when I used to rehearse my scales. But since I really don't sing that well anymore, I speak well. I don't want to upset my middle school teacher, Miss Ruth Milner. So I'm not going to sing, but people, that song is in my mind right this moment. Okay, so let me see. Come on. Ooh, here it is, guys. Give me a second here. I'm multitasking by showing a lot of pictures of the back end here so you can see how to do the emojis. Once you update, it'll show. So you know where you have all the, like you can show the little party hat, you'll see all the emojis. Just click the arrow. Hello. I just want to show you an example of it. It's not like I got to show you how to do that in the back end. By the way, if you're like Marquessa, stop assuming I know Zoom. It's pissing me off. You're talking as if I know Zoom. I don't know Zoom. Don't you have a beginner's class? I do have a beginner's class and I am not teaching it because I'm going to skip 2 or 3 steps. Okay. Plus, I like to focus on Zoom strategically. And there's somebody who does it better than me. And I'm so blessed to have her on my team. Her name is Teresa and she's on my team, and her and I have designed a fabulous thing. So just go to zoomfoundations.com, zoomfoundations.com. It's a small class, 4 people max. And literally it's like, you get a private session, you get 90 minutes, and you get another private session. So for those of you that are like, I'm just lost from hello. Hello, I lost you. When you said hello, I lost you, then you need to be in that class. So I just want to mention that. And then I keep saying pictures. Don't you hate, guys, when you try to multitask and you can't? Okay, let me do this. Let me minimize this here. Okay, let me hit share screen. Cockle doodle doo. Here we go. Check this out, guys. Where did it go? Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. So you see right here, that's me down there. I don't like that shot. Anyway, you see that right there? I don't know why. I don't know why I used the mean emoji. I don't know why I did that, but there we are. There's the, so you see how you can do the different emojis. So now you don't have to just do a heart, which I do for my pastor every Sunday. You don't just have to do the party hat. You can do an emoji. I love it. Guys, I cannot wait until somebody creates something so I can date via Zoom and then I can show my emojis. I'm just saying. Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop share here. Oh, live transcript. You got to enable it from the back end. Once you do, once you're in your Zoom session, you're going to hit those lovely 3 dots. Okay, and then you can enable full transcript and it will show up, but I'll do a whole deep dive on transcript and all that in Club ZQ or next week. I'm going to do it every week. I just promise you it won't be this long. Okay, because I tend to go for a long time and I do that. Somebody is ringing my bell. Guys, I am expecting Terry McMillan's book to be delivered. Let me just check. Is this Amazon? Let me see. When you live in New York City, people always ring your bells. Let me just see if they ring it again. Let me just see. Okay. Guys, what other questions do you have? There was other screens I wanted to show you, but I lose myself and I get excited. So let me just check in on Facebook here to see what your thoughts are, to see if there's any questions for me. Hey, Leveraging Zoom group, how you guys doing? Hey, Nathan. Nathan, guys, is one of my Zoom stars, and he's also going to come in and talk about OBS. So some of you guys want to use OBS. So if you want to use it the easy way, you want to know, how do I just get started? You don't want some deep dive lesson that you're not going to retain. Nathan is going to do that in July. So you want to make sure you join Club ZQ, y'all. Y'all are left out. I'm just saying. Hey, Nathan, good to see you, sweetie. Okay, so let me go to Leveraging Zoom. So it's OBS. So this month is Ecamm. Then it's then Rebecca's gonna do Stream Deck. Then Robert is doing Ecamm. Rebecca's doing Stream Deck. Then we're gonna do vMix. Teresa, she's like, no. And then we're doing OBS. I think I'm mixing it up. So if you're in there, you want to do it. And not only do we do that, guys, I answer specific questions in there where I get down deep and dirty. All right. Well, I don't get dirty, but I get specific. Okay, good. Boy, it's so good. It's a weekend, right? Oh, Terry McMillan, girl. Did y'all know Terry McMillan is my friend? She may be watching me right now. I love Terry McMillan. She is my friend on Facebook, but I don't think she's ever watched me. But you know how you order from Amazon. That's going to be my summer reading. I'm going to read her book. I have a few others in front of it, but that's going to be my summer reading. I love Terry McMillan. All right, now I'm finishing Cicely Tyson's book. Okay, gotcha. Let me see what other questions I have here. So did I answer your question, Rakita? Rakita says, which Terry? Oh, thank you. Teresa is the bomb. Okay, thank you, DJ Mike J. I appreciate you. Julianne says, do you stream to YouTube and Facebook directly from Zoom, or do you use a third-party platform? Julianne, all of the above. If you're wondering, because I am streaming to 3 different places on Facebook, as well as my YouTube channel via Restream via Zoom. Isn't that stupid? There will be one lesson in Club ZQ on exactly how to do that. So just so you know, the common denominator in my life, whenever I'm speaking virtually, is Zoom. So I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's OBS. I don't care if it's Ecamm. I don't care if it's Restream. I don't care whatever it is. I must use Zoom. You get me? So no, Zoom, I'm on Zoom. And you made me say, well, Marquessa, why do you need to be on Zoom? Because then I can repurpose my content. You know, my team can take these pieces. Don't you feel sorry for them? I got to go back and rewatch this. My team can take this wonderful content and repurpose it. In addition, I have a Zoom Enterprise license, which is the Zoom VIP license. And then I got a lot of other benefits that my clients get to experience. You can go to zoom2income.com, the zoom2income.com. With that license, you get live transcript on it. You get transcription, you get unlimited cloud recordings, you get 500 seats, You get a branded URL at the end of the Zoom URL. You get all kind of, and you get over $3,000 worth of courses from yours truly on Zoom World. Okay, so you want to do that. So I don't know how I got to that, but I just want to make it clear, everything I do is via Zoom. So hopefully that answered the question. Zoom, Restream, along with multiple different places. Okay. What else? Okay, it is 2:51, guys. I have gone way over. Some people are like, girl, don't forget. I just want to remind. Oh, I'm so happy I'm making Emmanuel laugh. I'm so happy. Praying for you, Emmanuel, and so glad you're home with the lovely Teresa. Okay, one thing I want to mention is from 3 to 5. So I'm going to be working if you're not there because I got stuff to do. Okay. But if you have questions about maybe you have questions about Zoom Enterprise VIP license, maybe you have questions about Zoom Foundations, maybe you have questions about Zoom Premium. Some of you guys have apps that require administrative access. And if you're on a Zoom Enterprise, you don't necessarily get that. So I have created a way to make that happen. Yeah, me and my team. I can't take all the credit. Me and my team, we've created a way to make that happen. So if you want to know about Zoom Premium, make sure you come to that. If you try to look it up and Google it, it doesn't exist. Marquessa created it. Marquessa and her team. What else was that, Teresa, I'm missing? Oh, Lifestyle Business Mastermind, which is also cool. That kicks off next week. I'm so excited. This is where we talk about everything but Zoom. Talk about how do you truly run a lifestyle business. And this is so exciting. I've ran masterminds for years, but I must say I am so excited about this because I get to talk about, how Zoom just, again, it's not about Zoom, but just the making of the lifestyle business. How do you wrap what's important to you, your values in your lifestyle, the way you like to learn, the way you like to teach, the way you like to show up. How do you wrap all of that into your business? In other words, you're making money. You're not just showing up playing games and having all this stuff, but you're making money by doing it. So the list goes on and on. So if you kind of want to know more about that, come to my office hours and we'll discuss it. And Regina Clay says, coming to the office time because I'm not sure about updating via my Zoom. That's funny. Okay, good. Guys, if you want to know how, okay, good. So come there and we'll show you because I can share my screen a little bit better. Plus, the main thing I showed you here was all about the vanishing pin. Remember, you got to click on the spotlight. If you open the annotation bar, look for the spotlight. It's the thing that has like, it looks like, remember the Wiz, was it the Wiz, Teresa, or the Wizard of Oz? No, it was neither of those. Oh my gosh, which one has the queen in it? I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm starting to go back to the Drew Barrymore show. I don't remember these names.
They both have queens in them.
Oh, they do, but fairy godmother, you know how she has a magic wand? The magic wand that's on the annotation menu.
Okay.
The magic wand, if you click that, the drop down options will include the vanishing pin. So I don't want you guys, isn't that cool? Can you believe it, Teresa? I had to tell Zoom, isn't that crazy? So anyway, let's see, guys. Oh, and I want to give you guys my number. Teresa, did you put the number? Oh, she did. Guys, my number, if you're watching me on the Facebook main page, you're like, Marquessa, what is the easiest way to know when you're going to do something somewhere? You're going to share something. I want to know. I'm not always on your Facebook page. Make sure you send a text, and it doesn't matter what it says. It can say, girl, I'm interested in lifestyle business. I'm interested in Zoom VIP. I just want to hear from you from time to time, or, whatever. The number is 917-724-8462. And this is a text, okay? It's 917-724-8462. Say one more time, 917-724-8462. Okay, good. So guys, I want to at least take, oh yes, you can. Please, Teresa, if you can post it there. Please. She's going to post the office hours link there. Okay. And this is open office hours. I never do this. I said, you know what? I want to do this today. So I'm doing open office hours. Like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Okay, guys, before I end, I just want to say that, what do I want to say? Let's take a breath. I just want to say that Zoom, again, is much more than a meetings platform. It is a game changer. It makes the difference between how quickly you, take a relationship to the next level in terms of business, maybe even personal, but I'm talking business. It makes a difference with how you connect with people, and the kind of impressions you create, right? It makes a difference with, it kind of hurts my heart sometimes when I get on these Zooms with all of these amazing people. They have like 500 people or 1,000 people, some of the influencers out there. And it sucks because they just focus on their content. They didn't think about the audience's experience. And I'm like, really? And they don't understand. That becomes so distracting that it sort of makes the content less impactful. Does that make sense? So I think it's worth it to go to learn as much as you can about Zoom, but learn about it in a strategic way. It's more than just, oh, I'm excited about this tool, but it's about how can I use this tool to grow my business? How can I use this tool to connect to my clients? How can I use this tool to maximize my time? How can I use this tool to maximize my energy? And so on and so forth, okay? So I invite you to really, come into this Zoom world and just get ready to learn it. I know so many other companies are putting out all of these amazing tools, and that's fabulous. But here's the problem with that. Your audience is not familiar with those tools. And so if you expect them to come, they're coming to your leadership conference, they're coming to your session on Zoom, or not on Zoom, but on some other platform, then they've got to now use some of their brain power to even learn how to work it. The world knows about Zoom. So why not just stand out when you use Zoom? Like, stand out from everybody else. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about leveraging Zoom to grow your business, to just make an impact in the world. I love Zoom. It's fabulous. You can use it. I like that there's more hybrid now. Hybrid just simply means virtual and in person. But there's a lot to learn about that. I'm going to do a whole Club ZQ session just on hybrid. So it's worth it, guys. So I hope you join me. If you're like, Marquessa, there's so many different things. Is there one page I can go to for everything? The answer is yes. You can go to zoomlikeaboss.com. You can go to zoomlikeaboss.com, or you can go to zoomqueen.com. But I'll see you guys over in my office hours. Thank you. Have a fabulous day. We're going to end this on some music, and then I got to get out of here so that I'm not late for my own office hours. Isn't that crazy? I'm late for my own office. Isn't that ridiculous? But I got to close it with some music. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Woo. Hey. Okay. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. Woo! Here we go. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm gonna start rapping, I think. All right, guys, I'm outie. See you in Zoom world. Bye-bye. All right. Oh, yes. Okay, I gotta go. I'm late. Bye. Woo! Bye, y'all.